The single most important time in your child's entire life is their first 5 years. Thoughts and ideas start to run through their mind like railroad tracks, creating a lifelong pathway to learning. These are the crucially important first 2,000 days, the 5-year span when a child's brain is developing the most. Almost everything about who you are and who you will become is determined in your first 5 years. During this time, one of the best things you can do for your young child is to read with them. The words and pictures jumpstart their learning process. The stories inspire their imagination and sense of wonder. And holding your child while you read to them strengthens their feelings of love and safety, which is very important to their development in the first 5 years. We are Blue Ridge Partnership for Children, and we're celebrating Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, sending 300,000 books to children in Avery, Mitchell, and Yancey Counties over the last 20 years. It's been a great investment in the families of our mountain communities. Our mission at Blue Ridge Partnership for Children is to support the lives of young children and their families, and to build a strong foundation for learning. As the Smart Start Agency serving Avery, Mitchell, and Yancey counties, our goal is for all young children to reach their full potential. We have an extensive children's resource library where parents can check out toys, games, books, and other educational supplies for up to 2 weeks. Blue Ridge Partnership for Children has offices in Burnsville and Newland and provides a wide range of services for families across the Tri-County area. In 2006, we first brought Dolly Parton's Imagination Library here to the mountains. All children are eligible to receive a free book in the mail every month up to their 5th birthday. In the summer of 2025, the 300,000th book from Dolly Parton's Imagination Library went to 3-year-old Remy Rose Austin. Remy and her family love getting books in the mail and discovering their next reading adventure. And on this trip to the mailbox, just like in the children's story Willy Wonka, Remy found a golden ticket telling her she had received a very special book. 300,000 books from Dolly Parton's Imagination Library have been mailed to families in Yancey, Mitchell, and Avery. To celebrate the milestone, Blue Ridge Partnership for Children held a sizzling summer event on Burnsville Town Square. It was fun to see children chasing bubbles, jumping, and trying to be the first to pop one, and looking up in amazement at a person so tall they were standing next to the statue of Otway Burns. During Sizzling Summer, we held a ceremony to honor Remy receiving the 300,000th book. The Austin family was kind enough to join us for the celebration, and we took some really fun pictures.
We have been receiving books since Holland was born, so almost 7 years. So with Holland, when we would go through the book, she would understand the characters that were happening, the setting of the story that was taking place. She would understand like context clues, so it really helped her reading comprehension so she could understand when she went into school and started reading on her own how to look up and find the different areas of the books in her class.
We'll try our best to take time to sit down with the girls and really just take time to read and go through these books each month that we get them. It's very exciting.
So they actually are shared between our house and then their grandmother's house. They like to go grab books and go sit in her lap, and she'll read books to them as well.
Dolly encourages families to spend time together reading. It's the perfect way for grandchildren to make memories that will last their whole life.
I actually signed up while we were in the NICU with him. Nash was in the NICU for 12 days. And it was honestly on a whim. We saw the advertisement for it. And I remember my little brother getting the books when he was little, and I was like, that is such a great thing, because that vocabulary really grows when you read to your kids. And him being very vocal is a big testament to that.
One thing I love about it is just how colorful and how many pictures they are inside of them, especially early on. Because all he wants to do is he loves farm animals right now. So anything with a cow or a pig or a chicken or a horse, I mean, he makes the sounds, he'll point at them, and that's how he calls them out, because he sees them in the books.
So we let him go pick his books from his bookshelf, and then we'll sit in his room in the floor, or we'll sit in the living room on the couch. Sometimes we'll read 2 and 3 books at a time. And he's really big into turning the pages himself right now.
The books give families fun and interesting stories they can read together. To a child, each beautiful page in a book is like unlocking a mystery. And learning about words and sentences at an early age can lead to success in school.
On the log, in the hole, in the lake. I think that this is a good example. She got the reading certificate and also the wonderful writer certificate in her class. I was made aware of the Imagination Library through my work at Head Start and the families there, and we helped sign them up. And I was so excited about it. I kept telling her mom and dad about it. They actually signed her up when her mom was still in the delivery room. She was less than an hour old. We were holding her, and they said, how do you sign up for the Imagination Library? We've heard so much about it. So her mom and dad signed her up within an hour of her birth.
Okay. Okay. One of his favorite books is Full Moon Pups. And at the end, it shows us the moon phases, and we'll look up and we'll try to see which phase we're in. And then we talk about the full moon, and we'll howl like wolves, don't we?
Even the act of holding a book and learning to turn pages helps with the development of a child's motor skills and hand-eye coordination.
It's a program that helps kids. I mean, Gerardo's his vocabulary is getting better, and his recognition, everything he got it from these books. So I'm thankful for the program, and I appreciate all of you guys that do it, because it has helped. And even at the center, I've noticed the difference between kids that have him and that don't have him. So I really, really appreciate everybody that works hard for us to get those books.
One place where we really love sharing books from Dolly Parton's Imagination Library is in our Play and Learn groups. Kids are encouraged to play with toys, have fun, and be creative, to build stuff up and knock stuff down. Play and Learn is a great way to meet other families with young children.
Thank you, Dolly.
It's a chance to get together once a week, sing songs, and have free play and circle time. Kids love to share Imagination Library books with their sisters, brothers, cousins. So while each book is mailed to a specific child, the journey of that book travels through many kids' hands.
She has a cousin that's 2 years younger, and when she would get the books, she would memorize them by us reading them to her, and then she would read them to her cousin. And it was always fun. Now she can really read them to her cousin, can't you?
The blocks, could he be inside the box?
It's benefited us by giving us books that we wouldn't
normally find in the store a lot of books that we would have never heard of, really, and he loves checking the mail and getting that book. Do you like checking the mail and getting your book out?
You open up a book and start looking at everything, and it's just, he goes wild.
Anytime that I come in there and I'm like, Nash, Miss Dolly brought you a book. He's like, oh, a book, a book.
Yeah, these books are really good for all the kids, and they love them. They love them. My kid Gerardo, yeah, he's like, Dad, I want to read a book. Can you read a book with me?
Imagination library books can help children understand emotions they're experiencing and give them a way to talk about their feelings.
A lot of fun, wasn't it? But the one where the color of the rainbows, we actually got that during COVID. And so it was a good time to talk about emotions and how she was feeling, and helped her have a way to explain how she was feeling. So the Imagination Libraries touch us in so many different ways.
The thing that we like best is that they are always accommodated to whatever holiday or event is going on. So if there's Mother's Day or Father's Day or Christmas, there's always a book, whatever holiday is going on.
It's very illuminating to the child's mind. We sure do appreciate it.
If you could say anything to Dolly Parton, what would you say to her?
I would say that I love her books and that she's a really good singer.
I agree with both of those.
It's been 20 years now that local families have been part of Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. We believe these books make a positive difference in a child's learning process during those critical first 2,000 days. Through books and stories, creativity and imagination, reading creates pathways of learning that speed up brain development and language comprehension. As kids move from one book to the next, you can see them growing right in front of your eyes. And I speak from the heart because this beautiful little girl is my precious granddaughter, Sophie. Some of our happiest times are spent holding Sophie and reading Imagination Library books. If you'd like to sign up for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, or update your mailing address if you move, or borrow toys and learning materials from our Children's Resource Library, or use any of the other great services we provide, please call us, visit our website, or stop by our offices.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
A child's education starts with learning to read. That's the key that opens the door to all the other doors. Get enrolled now with Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Dolly will send every child under the age of 5 a book in the mail each month.
Opened the book and read. Bear loved books.
The last book a child receives on their 5th birthday is Look Out Kindergarten, Here I Come. It gives kids the confidence to know they're prepared to start kindergarten. And it reminds parents they've built a good foundation for their child to succeed in school. We are Blue Ridge Partnership for Children, and our mission is helping young children and families in Avery, Mitchell, and Yancey Counties. Call or visit our website, blueridgechildren.org, to get signed up with Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. And the books are gifts, so there is never any cost to the families.